What's going on, everybody? This is LemonDrop14E, and I'm back with more NASCAR mod on Motorsports Manager. Still don't know what to call this. But anyway, we are back, and we're going to see if we can continue the team's hot streak. As you can tell, I'm continuing my stuffy nose streak, because all these videos are recorded all at once for the week. So, this week's going to be a stuffy nose week, sorry. But anyway, yeah, it looks like we're going to Rio de Janeiro today, and we're going to try and extend our win streak to 4 races. Obviously, I've been looking around. We need some cash. And luckily, our sponsors, in 2 races, we're going to get a new one here, and 4 races here, and then in 6 races, we're going to get a whole slew of new sponsors. So hopefully that'll help us dig out of our financial hole. But anyway, let's go ahead and get on over to Rio de Janeiro and see if we can have a really good race. Although, what's the weather looking like? Just cloudy all day. Okay, cloudy it is. Another track though where the motor and the spoiler are very crucial, and those are both spec parts, so hopefully we'll be able to capitalize once again on those being spec. I think last year we voted on whether or not the engines should be spec motors, and I think I decided to vote for that, and I think it went through. So that could prove to be one of the best decisions I could have ever made on this game. Looks like our setups are all good for practice, at least. No. Do I want to... Yeah, I want to change here. What am I doing? Tire choice. Super soft for Dale Jr. Then ultra softs for Carl. Perfect. Let's take practice, shall we? Send out. Qualifying trim for Dale on the super softs. Great. And for Carl, we're going to do race trim on the ultra softs. Perfect. And there you have it. Let's see what we can do. Alright, so it looks like we're pretty fast cars, actually. After this first run, Dale did not like the gearing at all. He wants to have a taller gear, which would make sense. He's hitting the RPMs or whatever he said. I wasn't listening though. So let's do a taller gear. The handling was poor, so let's go with like understeer, but let's get this cornering right back to where it was. Let's try this one out, see if that tickles his fancy. Carl's got a few more laps to go, although he's setting some fast ones. Trevor and Byron. Jerks. Wow, that was just a screamer of a lap by Carl. Awesome. Alright, Carl's coming in for his first change up. Ooh, we have great and 2 poors. Not really what I'm looking for. What are we at here? We are not even to race level, race trim 2 yet. So let's go this way. Do that. Let's give him a taller gear as well. Hopefully that's going to make him feel a lot better. Let's do qualifying trim. I'm going to do qualifying because a 4-lap run really takes up a lot of time. And it looks like Dale has actually got a pretty good setup going here, so I might send him back out on race setup. So that's poor, and that's good. I think I'm just going to leave him here, put him on race trim for 12 laps, make sure we get the racing trim all the way up to level 3. And that will give us more of a chance to work on Carl's setup, because he was not too thrilled with it. So let's see how that setup worked for him. He seemed to be very happy with it on the radio. Great, and good. So yeah, not going to be able to improve much on that. Maybe take his top speed down just a tick. That's not what I wanted to do. Let's take it down just a little bit and see what that does for us. Dale is really happy with the gear ratios, which is fine by me. He needs to be. Or I'd like them all to be, happy with the entire setup, but whatever. I'm actually going to bring Dale in here and just tweak his setup just a little bit. Say that's poor and that's good. I'm going to change just like, maybe like that. See what that gains us. Hopefully it helps, but who knows. Yeah, worst case scenario is that's a worse setup, and before qualifying we can switch it back to that first setup. So, cornering feels lovely. All right, good to know, Dale. Oh, I need to save before practice ends here. Have a habit of crashing. I don't, I guess, but the mod does. So, you know, fair warning, if you are going to play this mod, it has a tendency to crash at the end of practice and at the end of qualifying. So, if you like your setups and stuff, be sure to save pretty often. Yeah, it looks like we are 2nd and 12th on the speed charts, so that's kind of disappointing for Dale. Hopefully, we can figure something out that helps him to do a little bit better here. Although, I don't know, 8th is not bad. It's top 10, so whatever. I'll take it. Handling feels superb. Okay. So he seems really happy with the setup. Hopefully that'll be enough. Where's he at, though, on the track? Right there. He's still got a little bit to go. Oh. Alright, we're done. I did not actually get a chance to see how his setup was for Dale. But hopefully it was okay. Looks like we're going to get some sun on the track today, so that's awesome possums. So let's do Ultra Softs on qualifying trim, please. Same with you. Ultra qualifying. Wait, what's this now? Ooh, should I do this? I'll do that. See if that works today. Switching it up a little bit. Hey, Dale actually improved his setup, so that's really good. That's what we want to see when I'm taking blind shots in the dark, you know what I mean? Like, best case scenario. See how well they can do. You know, Carl had a blistering lap there. And of course, Trevor Bayne, best team. Oh my gosh, by 4/100ths of a second. I hate Trevor Bayne. But see, that's the thing. If I would have put the qualifying bonus on, maybe the 15% would have helped that. I don't know. But he also was able to have good temperature on his brakes and his tires because he has the bigger area or whatever. So, I don't know. It may be kind of a wash, but it is what it is. Yeah, his tires were hot. Dale's were at least. Setting a good lap, though, right now. Carl is. Dale's improving on his times. So that's really all we're worried about. It's just improving on our times. 2nd and 5th. Okay. 2nd and 5th, really not bad at all. Last race, I think we were 1st and 3rd. So, yeah, 2nd and 5th. The only bad part is Trevor will seemingly get the bonus point for setting on the pole, which isn't great. Yeah, so he's basically a 10th of a second faster than us. That's not crazy. Yeah, nobody else is going to best him, I'm sure. Allgaier and Tift are the two that could potentially do it, and I don't see them doing that. I'm going to save once again, though, because I hate to redo these. But it does happen pretty often with this setup. Or setup. With this mod. So yeah, oh, Matt Tift. He knocked Junior out of 5th. That's frustrating. How dare you? Good for you, Trevor. Good for you. Get Daytona 500 champion, you. I still remember that race. It was a exciting one, that's for sure. Hey, it looks like we have a rainy track today. And guess what? Nobody, I guarantee, practiced on intermediates. Because why would you have? What's it look like, though? Okay, so water on the track is going to be a thing right here in the beginning. But it's going to taper off, it looks like. So, only going to have water up until about lap 13 or so. Other than that, we're going to go with Ultra Softs, I think, for most of the race. We'll find out, though. Let's just check the setups. 21 lap fuel window, and Yeah, the Ultra Softs will go 27. So that's that. But we are all going to start on intermediates. And obviously, I'm going to say push, salt and pepper style. And I'm going to keep them on high. Probably for the entirety of their run on intermediates. Because I don't see any need saving fuel right now. Because we're going to have to come in on lap 13. So we're going to have to come in for tires before our tires are actually worn out and before we are ready for fuel, just because the track's going to dry out pretty drastically. Well, yeah, enough to lap 13 I bet we can come in. But anyway, there's the green flag. See how it all settles up here. I'm going to try and speed through this because I don't think anything too important is going to happen, honestly. Reed Sorensen with the fast time. Good for you. And we're running right now 5th and 8th. We need to cool these tires off just a bit. I think running them on normal is not going to be cooling them off. That's too bad to hear. Still going to keep their engine turned up though. There's so much water on the track, you could potentially justify wet tires, but obviously not now, because as I say that, the sun has started to come out. But we are going to get some more rain here, so. Yeah, this is just sort of one of those cruddy times where it's like, I guess we'll just sit around and wait, you know. It's like we want to do well here. Spencer Gallagher also running first right now. Good for you, dude. But yeah, I'm looking, and Trevor Bain and Stenhouse Jr. are 4th and 5th. Hopefully Junior can find his way around them. Kind of hoping that rain comes back. Otherwise, we're going to roast these tires off, you know. We'll see, though. New fast sector for Junior that lap. That's great. And here comes the rain again. Carl. There we go, dude. Took the lead, set a fast lap. Good looking out for Carl, dude. 231 miles an hour. That is moving for an Xfinity car. Oh my gosh. Okay, so yeah, this is looking at like maybe lap, if I had to guess, 15, 16. We can come in for slicks. So I'm going to turn them down to medium. I don't think we need to save tires necessarily, but I know our conditions do have issues from time to time, so I'm going to try and not force those issues. Carl sent another fast lap too. Good for Carl. Man, Carl is screaming right now. And I think neutral will actually cool them off now that there's enough water on the track. No! Dale crashed! Oh no! So what happened, dude? I mean, dumb question. Can he race again? I don't know. This has never happened to one of my guys. No. He appears to be done for the race. So it is a Carl Edwards show now. Doggone it, that stinks. Oh, everything is shot. Okay. So, dumb question. I mean, do they get better? Does he come out? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. It doesn't say to do anything. So, nothing like that. Yeah, clicking this does nothing. Okay. I think he's done for the race. So now let's hop on over here to Carl. Carl! And since we set him up to burn so much fuel early on, I think we need to focus, or pay attention to his fuel rather. Because let's see, how much... Yeah, the water is not going to gain anymore. It's going to only get less and less water on the track. So I'm just going to run his fuel out, basically. And when it comes time, I'm going to come in for I just want to make sure there's no more rain coming. I don't see anything else on the radar at all. So I'm going to have him pit. Ah, just missed the pits. Doggone it. That's okay. So Ultra Softs. Filled up. Everything looks good on Carl's car. Great, great, great. Go for it. And, I mean, blow the doors off right now, dude. Yeah, he's going to have 2 fastest sectors, and he's not going to be able to finish the lap, though, because he's going to be on pit stop. Pit stop? Pit stop right now. Man, that really stinks for Junior, dude. I mean, really stinks. Good stop, though. Great pit stop, actually. So, yeah, we should be all able to set a screaming fast lap here. I hope. Yeah, there we go. And just like that, Carl is back in the lead. Gonna set him down to there. And just have him on neutral right now for his tires. Really makes it sort of a boring race now that we're just watching Carl. A lot of people went with softs, though, and I don't know why. I do not understand why you wouldn't do ultra softs. Well, Trevor is actually gaining on me. Oh, could be the reason why. There we go. So I have been spending a few laps with Carl saving fuel. He's only lost about a second or two to Trevor. And I hope that's going to be able to help him here with the rest of the race. He's going to be close on fuel mileage. So I just wanted to make sure we had enough. So if we had to burn off some late in the race, we are able to do that if need be. But it looks like we are going to be able to come in for a pit stop here. Yeah, right now, actually. There's 15 laps remain, so yep, we're going to put these on. No way we're going to need that much fuel. We'll go that, we'll do that. Yep, and yep. And that is going to do it for the rest of this race. So let's see what we can get here. Tire drag. Yeah, I know. Whatever, dude. I think you get the point there, Carl. Just finish this lap out. Hopefully we don't have any issues here with Carl, since he is the last one standing on the team. Awesome job, everybody. Go high. Push just a little bit. So I don't know if everyone's going to just strictly take fuel here. The last time I thought they were going to do that, that was not the plan. So I don't know. Yeah, people seem to be putting ultra softs on. Don't understand that. But that's fine, I guess. Don't really care either. Yeah, we were only about 5 seconds ahead of Trevor. So we are still currently gaining on Trevor. Yeah, we're coming up on 6 seconds. Gonna have a little bit more than that. 7 laps remain. I'm just going to watch the time with Trevor here. Everything looks good, though, on the car. So nothing's popping off like I'm afraid. Like we'll have an issue where he can't finish or something like that. Don't want to conserve fuel right now. Or I do want to keep conserving fuel. We are gaining time on Trevor. So I think we'll be okay here. Best thing that can happen is Ricky Stenhouse crashes. I'm not going to bank on that happening, of course. But that is the final lap coming up here. Let's go ahead and save really quickly, because we're going to have a real up and down day. It's a bummer that Junior crashed like that, but Carl is going to keep our win streak alive, seemingly at least, unless something horrific goes wrong here, which surely I don't believe that will be the case. No. 4 wins in a row for the team. Yes, I'm a driving genius, and that is 3 wins in a row for Carl Edwards. That's huge. Absolutely huge. Still, what a shame. What an absolute shame for Dale. I get, wrecks happen or whatever, but just wish it wouldn't have happened this season. when we are in such a tight race with Stenhouse and Trevor Bayne. But it is what it is. We have nothing to worry here because we don't build parts. That's far too expensive. So Carl did gain 1 point on Trevor. So it's good, but you know. Dale holding strong in 15th. Carl is, 6 points behind Trevor now. Very frustrating. Very, very, very frustrating. Still second in points, though. These Roush dudes are tough, because I'm pretty sure, isn't that the team that got demoted down to this series last year? I think it is. I do believe it is. Alright, so, yeah, Dale lost 5 morale points. His relationship with the mechanic went down 15%. For some reason, Carl's went down to 1%. I don't know what that's about. Oh, an inflated ego. Alright, dude. Desired earnings are plus 500,000, so $500,000. Okay. Keep dreaming, bro. Yeah, we are comfortably losing over $1 million every race. I shouldn't say comfortably, because I am uncomfortable with that fact. But what am I going to do? I don't know. Yeah, I saw where you can ask your chairman for, like, an allowance, like a little bit of money. It costs 55 happiness of the chairman, and it only gave me $500,000. Like, that's a drop in the bucket right now. But anyway, for now, I'm going to get back out of here, and I hope you guys join me next time. We're going to have more races, see if we can extend the winning streak to 5 races in a row. We have, I think, 6 wins on the year now, something like that. So, hopefully we can improve on that. Looks like we're going to Phoenix, where we have had some pretty good luck. So, yeah, hopefully we can keep all the cars on the track next race. We'll see. But anyway, I will catch you guys next time. Goodbye.